Huh, huh, duh, 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 huh. Decepticons, your rightful Lord and Master has returned. Or Decepticons, I have returned. You like that? That's the best voice impression I've got of your Lord and Master, Lord Megatron, leader of the Decepticons. Guys, I wanted to do that because, well, for starters, it's been a while, you guys. It has been a while, ladies and fellas, man. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing? It's been such a while, you guys. Guys, I'm not even gonna lie. It's been a hot minute. Now I know what did they always say? How's the saying go? Bringing up the elephant in the room, or speaking of which, not to point out the elephant in the room. I don't know. You probably heard the saying. You probably know what I'm talking about. Guys, I'm not good with my words. You already know that. So, yeah, that's what's up. But anyway, for starters, let me shed some light on the specific thought that I'm about to express and that I'm about to convey in this video right here, right now. I know, I know it's been a while. It's been a hot minute. And also, not only that, but I know I said and I made a statement. I put my foot down on it. I made a statement and I told y'all and I told myself that no, Jaden, you are not going to go back on your word. You are just like Naruto. You do not go back on your word. That is your Nindo and your ninja way. Correct. Okay. So, with that being said, I made it a sole purpose of mine. I made it my sole mission to do YouTube, for an entire summer of 2021. Unfortunately, now for the longest time, I was doing really good. I was on a roll, I was on a streak, and I was keeping up with the grind of doing YouTube consistently. I was keeping up with that consistency factor. I was doing it constantly. I was keeping up with that constant factor going on. You know what I'm saying? And then time happened, and time came where, well, to break it down by detail. There was the one time I had technical malfunctions with my camera, so my whole software wasn't cooperating, so that happened. Then the other time I got my first vaccine, I didn't feel like making a video. I didn't want to push myself too hard. I didn't want to rush myself, so I was like, not a big deal. It's not like this guy's gonna fall tomorrow. So yeah, we got plenty of time. So yeah. Then you know, then again, I had more technical malfunctions going on with my camera. Then after that, got my second vaccine. I didn't want to rush myself. I didn't feel like making a video, because I was a little under the weather. I had a fever. My head was burning up. I had a huge headache. But I feel fine now. So yeah, so that's in the past. So that's in the past. That's behind me. So yeah. Then after I got my second vaccine, I was hanging out with a good friend of mine, my best friend Jason, whom I've known since middle school of 2012. And then I went on a family trip, and then yada yada yada, so on and so on and so on. Just life happens. Life happens, and just yeah, life happens, you guys, and yeah, life happened, and yeah, so that's what happened. Life, crap, stress, anxiety, misery, same old, same old. And here I thought, I was thinking to myself, oh wow, Jaden, this feels good. You're gonna do YouTube every single day for the entire summer of 2021. Unfortunately, that vision never came to be. That never came to be a reality because life got in the way, life happens, and just it was always a constant factor. It was always every day and every time, it was always something came up. And I didn't like that. I did not like that, not one bit. It was always something, always came up, and I really did not like that. And I really do not appreciate that. You know, here's an interesting fact about me. Number one, I don't like being rushed. Okay. Do not rush me. Okay. If I'm at a job and pretend you're the boss, you're the manager, and you ask me to do this, you ask me to do that, and I can do it because you know it's in my category of expertise, or just things that I'm able and I can manage to do, like lift boxes or put this on the shelves or put this here and there, like I could do that. Yeah, sure, no problem. But if you tell me, like, if you are constantly rushing me, like every second and every minute, it's just going to drive me insane. It's going to drive me insane, and it's just going to drive me crazy. And you know, I'm just not gonna like that. I'm not gonna like that. And I just do not like to be rushed. Okay. When it comes to me doing my own things, like making my YouTube videos or watching anime or doing this or doing that, I like to do things at my own pace. For example, I know I have to go outside and rip the weeds out from my mom's gardening, because who doesn't love gardening? Who doesn't love gardening and all that stuff? I do not like gardening. I love nature. I'm a big nature fan. I'm a big nature guy, but I absolutely hate gardening. Gardening is not my specialty. Gardening and me do not mix well. It's like oil and water. So yeah. Um, so gardening is not my cup of tea. Gardening is not my forte. So yeah. But here's the thing, even though I know I have to go into the garden and rip the weeds out, and I hate flipping weeds. I freaking hate weeds. I hate them. So anyway, I know I have to rip the weeds out today, but honestly, when I think about it, I don't know. Maybe I'll still do them. Maybe I won't. But here's the thing. I've got all week to do this. I've got all week to complete this task, and then I know for one day I have to mow the grass down. I have to lawn mower, low mower the grass, mow the grass, whatever. I know I have to do that. So it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's not a big rush. So I've got time. I've got time. But one of my pet peeves is I do not like being rushed. Okay, so do not rush me. I like to do things at my own pace and my own time. So yeah, that's what's up. There's that. Number two is that I was going to think of something, an interesting fact about me, but unfortunately nothing's coming up to my mind right now. So yeah. So that's a train of thought lost in the wind, lost in the fog, whatever. So yeah. Oh well, no big deal. But yeah, you guys, I know it's been a hot minute. I know it's been a while, and this doesn't mean that I have given up on my dream. This does not mean that I've given up on my dream, that I've given up on my passion, and that I have just given up on what it is exactly that I want to do in life. Okay. This doesn't change anything. It is still a dream of mine, and it is still a passion of mine to do YouTube and continue to be a YouTuber and a content creator. It is still my dream, and it's still my passion to do so. Uh, you know, so yeah, so it's still a dream. It's still a passion of mine. I'm not giving up. I'm not quitting. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna quit. I'm never gonna give up. And actually, very recently I've been thinking, you know what, Jaden, it's been a while, might as well get back into YouTube, because I was actually having some good folks message me on Discord saying, hey, where you've been, you haven't uploaded, you haven't posted a video in a while, where you been. um to answer all your questions, you guys, if you're watching this video, which I'm sure you guys will, to answer all of your questions. Just a lot's been going on. Life happens, and just always something comes up. It's always something comes up, and I don't like being rushed, and I don't like being stressed out, and just like, yeah, it's always something comes up. But the good news, the good thing is that I have been trying my best, and I have been trying my hardest, trying to socialize more, knowing the fact that I've been fully vaccinated. So like I'm still wearing a mask, I'm still taking safety precautions, like I'm still being clean, I'm washing my hands, I'm taking a bath, like I'm still trying to be a decent, clean human being, like I'm still doing that. So I got that factor going on, but I'm trying, right now I'm in the process of socializing more and trying to meet more people. And I'm just trying to do that, knowing the fact that I've been fully vaccinated and, like, yeah. And guys, I'll be honest here and I'll be honest with y'all. Living a life of isolation could never be me. It could never be me. I could never be isolated by myself. It's bad enough I was isolated for 1 year, for 1 year, for as long as this COVID has been going on, for one flipping year. And it's just like, I'm tired. I'm tired of, at this point, I would say that I'm tired of living like this. I'm tired of living like this, and I just want to be happy, and I want to do the things that make me happy. I want to follow my dreams, follow my passions, follow my future visions. I want to finally live a life with the girl of my dreams, and you know we got that romantic relationship going on, and we're boyfriend and girlfriend type of deal. We got that factor going on. I have good friends, I'm socializing more, I have a good big group of friends, and I have a bigger support group. Not to say that I don't have a support group, but it's just like at the end of the day I just feel like it's just not enough. you know it's not enough, and I just like, I don't know, like every day that I wake up, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. And I'm still dealing with my depression. I'm still dealing with my stress and anxiety on a day-to-day basis. And, I'm still dealing, I am still dealing with just a lot of stuff. And a lot of that stuff is draining. And a lot of that stuff is just, it's not giving me the happiness that I need, and it's not giving me the happiness that I deserve, you know and like I said earlier, you guys, this doesn't change anything. Okay, I know I've been gone for a while. I have not, I repeat, I have not taken a break on YouTube. The reason why I've been gone for so long, for a while now, I know it's been a hot minute. The reason for that is because just things came up, life happened, this and that, blah 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 blah. And it's just, yeah, you know. But the good thing is to focus on the good side of life, the good vibes, to focus on the good vibes. The good thing is that I'm fully vaccinated. I'm trying to get out more, and I'm trying to socialize more and meet more people. So I'm trying to do that. And I know for a while, I've been hanging out with a couple of good buddies of mine here and there. So that's been going good. Because they know that they can see from a perspective that me living an isolation life does more damage to me rather than good. you know like being isolated and living an isolated life could never be me. As a matter of fact, living an isolated life and being all isolated does more harm and damage to me rather than good. And that's just me. Like, I get it, everybody's different. There are many folks out there, there are many people out there that rather be isolated. They rather be the introverts, and they rather be isolated, and that's fine. That is fine. Um but I'm just not that person. I'm me. I am different, and I am an extrovert at heart. I am a nerd at heart. I love this stuff with passion: Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon, Transformers, Nerf, anime, cosplay. I love this stuff with passion, and I am an extrovert at heart, and I could never be isolated. And for the couple of times that I've hanged out with my buddies in real life, physically, in person, they can see on a personal level, on a personal scale, from a personal lens, that living this isolation life does more damage to me rather than good. So it's actually a good thing that I'm hanging out with my good friends of mine, and that I'm hanging out with my good buddies. And it's not like we're hanging out every day. We hang out like maybe like I don't know, like once a week or once every couple of weeks, or from time to time. That's the best way I could put it. From time to time, I hang out with my good buddies because I need that escape. I need that escapism, and I need that community. I need that sense of feeling where, oh wow, Jaden, you're hanging out with your best buddy, your best friend, and you just feel alive because you're just having a great time. And I'm not saying that me as a person that, oh, me, Jaden, I want to have fun 24/7. No, I don't want to have fun 24/7. Like, I want to work. Like, I'm an active person. I'm a very active guy, and I can work. I can do things, just give me a chance and let me prove myself. Let me deem and prove myself worthy enough, so I can do this. And just, yeah, you know, like, yeah. But yeah, you guys, as far as I can really sum it all up in a nutshell here, um, yeah, I mean, the reason why I've been gone for a while is because just things got in the way, things happened, life happens, and just it was always, every day, it was always something came up, and I didn't like it. I did not like it. I didn't like it one bit, and I was just like, I just wasn't experiencing. I wasn't experiencing, and I wasn't having that sense of feeling where, like, oh wow, I'm happy, and in this moment I feel more alive than I've ever felt in my entire life. And it's just like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to be isolated anymore. I don't want to live a life where it's me all by myself. I'm no introvert, I'm an extrovert. Not to say that being an introvert is bad or anything like that, but living this introverted isolation life is actually destroying me. It's killing me. It's doing more damage than good. And that's not a good thing. That's a bad thing. So I'm trying to get out more. I'm trying to socialize more. And I'm just trying to make more connections and go on my first date and this and that. And I know COVID is going to make things a little challenging. If not a little challenging, COVID's going to make things in life a lot more challenging. But for me, I'd say the most important thing is that you don't let that stop you. You don't let that stop you. If you've been fully vaccinated, try to do more things, okay? Try to do more things, start small and then eventually work your way up to the big leagues, and just venture on, go on your journey to venture on to bigger things that you want to hope to accomplish and achieve in life. And like I said, you guys, nothing's really changed. I'm not giving up on my dream. I still want to be a influencer and a positive content creator and just a chill dude, a chill, cool person who's a content creator at the same time, at the same place. I just want to be a content creator. So nothing's really changed. Also, another thing, what I've been doing lately is that I've been watching anime. Yesterday I finished watching Yu Yu Hakusho. I just want to say this: best fucking anime show I've ever seen in my entire life. If I had to say, no, I'm gonna save this for another video. So stay tuned. Stay tuned, because I will make a separate video talking about the one and only legendary Yu Yu Hakusho. And I'll just say this right here, right now. Keep it plain and simple. It's so flipping worth it. It's so worth it. I freaking love it. I freaking love Yu Yu Hakusho is the fucking best. I love it. So yeah. So yeah, you guys. So yeah. So so yesterday I finished watching Yu Yu Hakusho, and now right now I am starting to watch Berserk, the 90s version, because I remember my best friend Jason, he first got me into the three movies, part one, part two, and then part three. So yeah. Um, so yeah, so that is the next current anime that I will start to watch right now. So yeah, and then after Berserk, I will watch Demon Slayer. Then after Demon Slayer, I will watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And I'm still debating, but I think I might return back to SAO, aka Sword Art Online, which, by the way, if you guys did not know, Sword Art Online was the first anime I have ever watched in my entire life. Okay. My mom was the one who introduced anime to me, but it was my best friend who was the one who actually got me into anime. And Sword Art Online was the first anime I ever watched in my entire lifetime, and it was flipping worth it as well. The only problem with SAO is that I have not watched the newer seasons. There's season 3 and 4, and I have not seen those seasons yet. So what I think I'm going to do is after I watch, Berserk, the 90s version, and then Demon Slayer, then JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I think I'm going to go back to SAO, start from the very beginning, season 1, then season 2, watch a couple of the movies because I've been dying and I've been eager to watch some of those movies as well, and then watch season 3 and 4. Um, so yeah, so pretty excited about that. But yeah, the reason why I've been watching so many and so much anime lately, I've been watching a lot of Yu Yu Hakusho, and I finished that very quick, very easily, very quick. So yeah. But the reason why I've been just watching so much anime lately is just I've been using that as a good copism. I've been using that as a good coping dang it. I've been using that as a good coping mechanism, and I've been using that as a perfect escapism, just using anime to cope with my anxiety, with my depression, just all the BS and all the crap that I have to deal with just in life and this and that and this and that. So I would say watching anime is definitely a great coping mechanism, and it's definitely a great um escapism for sure. There's no doubt about it. That theory is a statement that is very, very true, 100%, if I do say so myself. But if we're being honest here and if we're being for real here, watching anime is great and all, and escaping into this other reality of anime is cool and all. Like it's a really cool concept, but at the end of the day, it only brings me temporary happiness. Like I'm not fully happy, because once I'm done watching anime for the day, I have to realize, oh shit, I cannot make this up. I got to go to bed because I'm feeling tired and it's been a long day today, and then wake up tomorrow and deal with the same old stuff, and just, I mean, yeah, like I wish things were different in my life, and I wish things happened differently in my life, but I know deep down, instead of focusing on things what should have been and what could have been, instead of focusing on that, I should focus more on what I could do now. So I'm definitely watching more anime now. So yeah, because I feel like it, and I was talking to my best friend about this, another good friend of mine about this. I was telling him, listen, if I feel like doing something, I will do it, So yesterday I felt like watching Yu Yu Hakusho because I was at episode 109, and it's 112 episodes in total, and I just felt like watching it, and I felt like finishing Yu Yu Hakusho because I was like, I put my foot down. I was like, I want to finish this. I got to finish this, and I have to see how this all plays out. So I felt like it. So therefore, I watched, and also therefore, I finished watching Yu Yu Hakusho. So yeah. And also another thing about Yu Yu Hakusho is that I realized there was I think there's a couple movies for Yu Yu Hakusho, or I think there's just one movie. I'm not entirely sure about that, but I heard I was told by my good friend about this that the entire anime of Yu Yu Hakusho is complete canon. Okay, that's cool and all, but the movies are not canon; they're filler. I have nothing against filler. I enjoy filler just as much as I enjoy canon. Um, but at that time yesterday, I don't know, I just didn't feel like it. I just didn't feel like watching those movies or one movie of Yu Yu Hakusho. So I decided, you know what? Whenever I feel like it, whenever I just want to sit back, relax, and watch a good anime movie, I'll watch one or the one Yu Yu Hakusho movie there is, and yeah, I'll do that. So yeah. So later today, today's Monday, so happy Monday to you all, and I hope you guys are staying awesome and safe out there. You know, so yeah, but you know, um I just yeah, you know, I sorry you guys, I was spacing out there. It happens. It's a bad habit. But yeah. So you guys, I later today I will start to watch Berserk, the 90s version. So I will start to do that starting tonight or later today. So yeah, I will do that. And then and then yeah, also one more thing I want to convey, one thing I want to talk about, discuss real quickly before I wrap up and end this video right here right now. So as for my YouTube schedule, so I know before I said that I would be doing a video and uploading a new video every day. So new upload, new video every day. I want to say the same thing will happen again, but currently right now in my life, I'm not entirely sure about that. So for right now, you guys, I think what I'm going to do is just whenever I can, whenever I'm able to, and whenever I feel like it. Yesterday and I think it was on a Saturday last weekend, I wanted to make a video on my channel, but I just didn't feel like it. So I would say it's a random combination of whenever I can, whenever I'm able to, and whenever I feel like it. So if I feel like making a video tomorrow or the next day, I will do that whenever I'm able to make a video, or whenever I'm able to whenever I can make a video on my channel, I will do that, because this doesn't change anything. This does not change nothing for me. I'm still a YouTuber. I'm still a content creator. I want to continue to grow and expand as a content creator. So yeah, so I still want to do that. Um, but yeah, you guys. So yeah, just understand, you guys, that for me lately, it's been really hard and really rough. And I'm just trying to find the best coping mechanisms, and I'm just trying to live life. I'm just trying to live life, and I'm just trying to have the life and create the life that I've always wanted to have. Just follow your dreams, follow your passions. As I always like to say, do what you love and love what you do. And yeah, yeah, you guys, that's really it. So yeah. So I'm not entirely sure if I will make a video tomorrow. I do know this. I do know that the next video that I make and record on my YouTube channel will be the video where I talk about my experience watching Yu Yu Hakusho and just giving you guys my full analysis and review on the show, my thoughts, my whole thought process, what I thought about it, all that good spiel. So yeah, all that good stuff, all good vibes always. So yeah. And yeah, you guys, yeah, so that will be the next video that I make. When when will that video be uploaded on my YouTube channel? I can't really say. Like I said, whenever I feel like it, whenever I can, or whenever I'm able to make that video and record it and upload it on my channel, that will be the day. So in the meantime, you guys, just stay put, continue to watch these videos. Keep up the awesome support because you guys rock. I'm still on a mission to reach 200 episodes of this Random Thoughts series. So yeah, by the way, this is another episode of the Random Thoughts series. So what you guys think? Did you guys think that I would, give up on the Random Thoughts series and I would throw in the towel and say, "Oh, that's it. Random Thoughts series has come to an end." No, I'm still keeping up with that. I'm still going to continue on with that series. So we will reach 200 episodes of the Random Thoughts series. Um, I'm still on a mission. I'm still making it a goal of mine to reach 200 subscribers on the YouTube channel, on my YouTube channel. So yeah, on the channel. So yeah. And yeah, you guys, that's really all I have to say. That's really all the thoughts that I'm able to convey, and that's really all the thoughts that are coming to my mind right now. Nothing else is coming to my mind right now. So with that being said, that's gonna be a good wrap up to end this video on. As always, you guys, thanks for watching. You guys, thank you for watching this video, this episode till the very end. As always, subscribe for more content, you guys. Click the notification bell so you guys will be notified right away when new videos up the channel. Click the like button to show your support and all the good vibes. Share, like, comment, subscribe, all the good vibes. Very much appreciated. Believe it. So yeah. And as always, you guys, stay awesome, stay safe, stay strong, stay positive, hang in there, don't give up. Do what you love what you do. May the power protect you all. And I will see you guys in the next episode of Random Thoughts. And I will see you guys in the next video on my channel. And last but not least, it feels good to be back. And as always, I have to say this because I am a Transformers fan to heart. And I will always be, forever, be a nerd at heart and a Transformers fan at heart. Decepticons, I have returned. Or version 2.0, Decepticons, your rightful Lord and Master has returned. Oh, yeah. Have an awesome day, you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video on my YouTube channel, next video on my Random Thoughts series. I'll see you guys next time. See ya. Peace out.